And so the episode begins with a sweet yet emotional atmosphere as life continues in the Pushpa household. Early in the morning, Manwa calls Shania and admits she misses Chirag terribly. Though she wants to express her feelings, she fears that doing so could ruin their friendship forever. Shania tries to encourage her, but Manwa remains hesitant and ends the call. Afterwards, Shania shares her concern with Pushpa. The two women discuss Chirag and Manwa's growing feeling for each other. While Pushpa believes time and distance will help them realize their love, Shania is impatient and comes with a plan to bring them together sooner. Pushpa smiles, hoping things will finally move in the right direction. Meanwhile, another story unfolds as Dipti continues focusing on her fitness journey. Her gym trainer encourages her to become mentally strong as well as physically fit. Ashwin notices their interaction, adding a subtle layer of tension to the situation. The biggest emotional track revolves around Chirag and Manwa. When Shania tells Chirag that Manwa is planning to leave for Canada, he becomes visibly disturbed. Although he refuses to admit his feelings openly, the news clearly affects him. Later, Chirag calls Manwa and questions her decision. What begins as a conversation quickly turns into an argument. Both of them hide their true emotions behind anger, and the call ends badly, leaving them even more frustrated than before. At the same time, wedding preparation becomes the center of discussion. Bapodhara remains convinced that Chirag will eventually agree to marry Manwa. Dilip also gets involved, suggests taking Chirag shopping. However, this seemingly simple conversation soon spirals into a major confrontation. The episode takes a dramatic turn when Bapodhara mocks Dilip's financial condition and questions his role as a father. He reminds Dilip of his past mistakes and accuses him of abandoning his family when they needed him the most. Bapodhara goes even further, claiming that Dilip now survives on Pushpa's earning. The humiliating remarks push Dilip over the edge. Unable to control his anger, Dilip grabs Bapodhara by the collar. The argument escalates into a physical fight, and despite everyone attempts to stop them, Dilip pushes Bapodhara. The fall leaves Bapodhara injured and bleeding from his head. The entire chawl is left shocked by what has just happened. Pushpa immediately intervenes and is deeply disappointed by Dilip's behavior. She reminds him that he has worked hard to change himself and rebuild trust, but one moment of anger has threatened all that progress. Despite Dilip insisting that Bapodhara provoked him, Pushpa refuses to justify his action. The situation becomes even more serious when Chirag arrives with police officer. Although Dilip tries to explain his side of the story, Chirag makes it clear that violence cannot be excused. As a police officer, he must do his duty. In a heartbreaking moment, Chirag arrests his own father and takes him away. The family is left divided. Shania believes Bapodhara was equally responsible for provoking the fight and argues that Dilip deserves another chance. Dipti urges Pushpa to arrange bail, but Pushpa refuses. She believes Dilip must face the consequences of his action if he truly wants to change. Inside the jail, Dilip is haunted by everything that happened. He struggles with his anger and fears slipping back into the person he once was. Eventually, Suraj arranges bail and secures his release. But the emotional damage has already been done. As the episode ends, Pushpa remains firm in her decision not to shield Dilip from accountability. Meanwhile, Chirag and Manwa continue hiding their feelings from each other, and the family faces yet another emotional challenge. The precap raises the stakes even higher as Santosh and Kadambari joins forces. Their shocking plan involves kidnapping Dilip and putting him through a terrifying ordeal, setting the stage for intense drama ahead. Thank you for watching. Bye.